Aloha, my name is Lauren and I currently live in Hawaii on the island of Oahu. I am in service to my community by offering mental health therapy for people that are needing support with mental health and just needing emotional support. What I do with my clients here in Hawaii is a lot of what Jimena and Santiago do at Casa del Sol. A lot of my perspective with my clients here is that I can only take them as far as I've taken myself. So I think that doing that inner work and continuing to keep doing that inner work is so important. So when I come to work with Jimena and Santiago at Casa del Sol, it's a lot of me taking the time for myself to do the work. And I've been back a number of times. The first time that I went to Casa del Sol specifically, I went to heal a lot of, or to reconnect with my divine feminine. So a lot of that is something that I had disconnected from with all of my trauma that I had been through in the past. And so really finding myself and the feminine aspect of who I am and learning how to balance the two energies of both the masculine and the feminine. And in that retreat, I was able to really connect with Jimena and I gained a sister. It's so beautiful. And then, now this last time that I was in Casa del Sol, I did my first initiation of the Vision Quest, specifically to prepare my mental, emotional, spiritual, physical body for being a mother and to bringing life into this world and to carry life. And when I was there for one of the women's retreats, we went on a hike with the intention of going up to the mountain, to the feminine mountain Warango, and we were all just carrying a lot, right? And we didn't end up making it all the way up to the mountain, which was part of our process at the time. And then this last time that I was there with Jimena, we set out to do the hike again. And I was very conscious about what I was carrying with me. And so along the way, was very conscientious of just releasing of any weight of energy or whatever I didn't need. And I could see myself every time, because we had tried to go up to that mountain multiple times and we just never could, because we were too heavy with stuff. And then this last time, Jimena and I were able to make it up there. And that was the most beautiful experience, to be able to really fully understand and to respect the mountain, to go up there and to move every step of the way, super conscientious of the weight that you carry and why you choose to carry certain things, and just how light I felt at the top. Casa del Sol is definitely a very magical place, and whenever I come, I feel like I'm coming home, and it feels like home every time I step onto the land, onto the property, into the house. It's so welcoming, and the energy is so clean and so loving and kind, and The food is amazing, of course, because they have Nati and her sister that are just so amazing, looking after the house and preparing the food with so much love, which I think is so important, especially when you're working with the plant medicines and you're doing that deep internal work. Like, you need to be, not only nourishing your physical body, but also nourishing it with loving energy. It's so amazing how everything is so in sync, and it's so beautiful. There is no fear, right? And usually if we are feeling fear, then that means that that's where the work, we need to do the work, right? So if there's resistance, meet that resistance and dive into it for sure. And Casa del Sol, Jimena and Santiago and Mateo and all the kids and Nati, everyone is just so loving that, even if you are like feeling that resistance to doing the work and going in deep, they will hold you and support you the entire way. So there's really, don't hold back. I would just go. Obviously, I keep going back. We also gain a family out of it, and it's so beautiful, and I'm so grateful, so grateful.